Fuck is they talking about though? You're big MRM WRW Mafia.
Dark side.
Come
Light
by
this
with the
bitch up.
tribe. Kirby, what up though? I'm breaking it down, ground. I'm working my way up. You a way stuck, get your weight up. You're looking for pay, cuz I want all of my people to wake up. Sleep, Frank Ocean, deep, peak. There's not a method the week. Fools, choose. I'm making a break of the rules. Fools, choose. It's the I'm busting the moves. I woke up like this, blessed. Everything else just a test. Stress was created for licking the less. I'm with the gods, yes. Fact, me and Kirby finessing the beat. 10 toes, MRM we reppin' the street. I am the chief, this is the tribe. I ended the different electrical tribe. Come get you a vibe. This is my land, is my only reply.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, G, what up? Yeah. Bag in my bag, no book for the papers. Ain't got time for my bitch, cause I'm running up papers. Just like that I keep the flavors, from the lows to the highs. Make my niggas elevating. Say you got motion, but you niggas just talk. Big dog in the yard, and you bitches just balk. Look me in my eyes, say it with your chest when you talk. Boys do what they can, and men do what they want. Break that shit down, half O's to the pounds. Put my thoughts to action, Jackson's niggas like to stunt a different fabric. Magic happen, pulling rabbits out of hat. Trick you out to life, Houdini, Lord Janie couldn't bring it back. Niggas be capping, say whatever when they rapping. Tell your life story, and what really fucking happened. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Actions to my words, you can see me here when they play my song. Forever do the man. And Ladybug, yeah, love is love. Loyal to my children, family first, and putting my heart in every verse.
Yo, what's the vibes, tribes? This is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast for myself, Big Chief, GeeDaStarFlower, Melanated God of Love, and my goddess, Aquarius goddess, which probably won't be in the building, but you know, y'all know she's a part of the situation. But today, you know, I'm doing a nature talk, but I wanted to start indoors before I go out into nature because I was kind of vibing to my music at the same time as me wanting to say certain things within the house. So y'all gonna vibe out with me first, and then I'm gonna tap in and give y'all some of this knowledge. But my topic for today is, you know, show me the difference. You know, stop being the same. Because, you know, I see a lot of the same going on out here within this universe, like a whole lot of the same, and it's not meant for us to be the same. But okay, we're gonna tap in though. All right, I'm vibing out to my music first because, you know, this is my platform. I'm in full control over here. You hear me? Versus, you know, me being over on the gram. And they be playing with me when I be trying to vibe out to my music, man. And I ain't even playing none of that bullshit. You feel me? I be vibing to that real shit, you know, the old school shit, you know, the music that makes sense, the music that hit different. You hear me? Like you feel it when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? That type of music, you know. I got an old soul, like. Even when I was like 14 years old, I promise you, I used to always say I was 20 years ahead of my time. You feel me? Like I always had like an old soul, like, and you know, I never was into what everything like everybody else was into. You feel me? Like that's part of why my topic tonight is, you know, show me the differences. You feel me? Like everybody is the same. Like that's crazy. Like I always stood out. amongst us. That's what you're supposed to do. Each one of us, we are supposed to stand out amongst everyone else. Like, you need to be looked at in your own light. Like, even if y'all together, you're looked at in your own light. You feel me? Like, you're not the same. You feel me? What the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Huh? Y'all gotta make shit make sense to me. Shout out to my goddess, Aquarius goddess, is in the comments. How are you, my love? You crazy. I knew you was gonna play me. I sent you the wrong link, but if you want the other one, just let me know. Actually, you could just come up yourself. You already are, part of the whatever. But anyway, show me the differences, y'all. Show me the differences. And when I speak to the universe. You hear me? Like, my message is travel through the universe. You hear me? Like, it can be no one around. This shit gonna be heard. You hear me? I promise you. Because every time, right, after I speak my truth within this universe, I get on my social media platforms and I'll see something down the timeline that's connected directly to everything that I was saying. Mind y'all, before I was speaking about it, you don't see shit. As soon as I start speaking on it, my energy different, you know? And it's at an all-time high. You feel me? There ain't no low-level frequencies going on around here. You feel me? Like, I just told my peoples earlier, like, you gotta wake up, on a positive note. You feel me? Even if you feel in some type of way, you have to do something to change that energy, because you don't want that energy to go throughout your day. Your whole day will be based on that type of energy. And that's what you don't want. So, even if you're feeling some type of way and you know that you got some negative energy floating around, do something. That's why I do that every day. You feel me? It don't matter if I'm going through something or not. If I wake up with, on that, yeah. So that's my thing. But, everybody has something that they can do that can bring them that type of peace, you feel me, in order to, change that energy. Your thought process can do it as well. You can be going through some things, but be thinking on some positive shit. I guarantee you that would change your whole day. It don't matter what the fuck it is you're going through, how deep it is, how bad it hurts, right? Think of some positive shit, or think on to some positive shit, or speak some positive shit. Just talk to yourself. I promise you, them self conversations is the most genuine, factual conversations that you will ever have. I promise you. The voice that talks back when you think you crazy, you ain't fucking crazy. A motherfucker crazy for thinking you crazy. Fuck is you talking about, man? Listen, I can only speak to those who, y'all know my words, right? You can't make it make sense to those who have none, right? So if you don't have no sense, ching-a-ling-a-ling, how can I make it make sense to you? I can speak my truth, though, as I always do. And, if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it will. If it don't, it will. I promise you it will. What you just don't know, like, so many people come to me, right? Right back to me. Like, bro, you was right. Like, everything. Like, from the beginning on up. Like, everything you said, every last word, you was right. Like, I see more in people than what they see in themselves. That's just one of my gifts. I guess my psychic abilities. We all have those too as well, y'all. I mean, I will hope y'all know that. Some peoples are very powerful. Like my goddess, I tell her all the time, when she tap in, it's gonna be a whole nother level. You feel me? Because the energy that she be giving, I can feel it. You feel me? So I know once she taps completely in with self, oh boy, it's gonna be dangerous. But it's like, as far as my topic, right? Show me the differences. Like, I promise you, our conversations will be next level if somebody can show me the differences. Like, I don't like keep talking about the same shit. Like, well, I can't say I don't like talk because I don't do it. But, I see a lot of people out here presenting the same shit. Like the same exact shit. Like y'all have the same exact words, and right now I'm speaking to the spiritual world and the program world because in the program world it's the same thing. Everybody want to be the same. Whatever designer clothes are out, everybody want to wear that design. Whatever pair of shoes come out that's hot at the moment, everybody wants those shoes. So it's like everybody's being the same. Whatever fucking trends are going on, everybody want to do it. All of y'all are the same. What the fuck? That's a program. Y'all don't see this shit? Y'all don't see this shit. I know y'all see it, but can y'all get it? Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't want to get it. Y'all don't care. Y'all comfortable with it? What is it? Everybody want to be the same, but yet y'all claim y'all real. Y'all, I'm a real nigga. I'm a bad chick. I'm a this. I'm a that. How? You the same. Fuck you talking about? You the same nigga. You the same chick. Fuck a bad chick and a real nigga. Fuck. How? How you a real nigga when you the same nigga? Being a real nigga is being different, being you. Everyone on this motherfucking planet is different. Nobody is the same. So why the fuck are y'all all doing the same shit? Let's make it make sense. You hear me? Okay. And it's our own kind. I don't attack nobody, no other races outside of my own. How can I attack another race of people when I'm not them? I don't know why they go through what they go through, why they feel the way that they feel towards other people or none of that. So I don't question any of it. A lot of shit don't come my way at all. You feel me? Based off of the energy that I'm pushing. Peace and love, peace to the gods. Appreciate you pulling up, family. But a lot of stuff don't come my way because of the energy that I'm presenting out here. And that's something y'all gotta understand as well, especially a lot of y'all that's in the spiritual world, because people be wondering why certain shit still going on within their lives. Certain people still playing games, all types of shit that be going on within your life, right? But that's because of the energy that you're giving. Like the words that you speak, the things that you think, like y'all gotta understand, like you speak and think these things into existence. Like what the fuck? So especially if you consistently do it. Like you're speaking and thinking these things into existence. So, you gotta watch your thoughts and your fucking words, man. Show me the difference though. You know? As I was saying. Like I can't have a conversation with somebody that's the same. Like we're not gonna get nowhere. Like you doing the same thing they doing. You saying the same exact thing they saying. Like what the fuck? Show me the difference. Like I want to hear your truths, bro. Like let's bounce information of back and forth with each other. Because what I'm delivering is based off of my life, my experiences of the life that I live. I promise y'all. It's no book that can teach you any of this. So what I'm delivering out here is literally based off of my life experiences. I can't speak on nobody else's. I wasn't a part of their journey. I can only speak on mine. I can only base things off of what I've experienced during this journey. You feel me? And that's what I'm giving to y'all. Ain't no books that can teach y'all about the life that you live. You are literally the creator of that life. Well, I'm not going to say you created yourself. What I'm saying is what you do on a day-to-day basis. You are creating your history, basically. I broke this down to my son last night, right? I said, bro, this is going to be history. He said, what? I said, this conversation that I'm having with you right now. Because years from now, we're going to speak about this conversation. That's history, right? History is something from the past, something that happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? So you're creating your own history every day that you wake up. So what you do on a day-to-day basis is you creating your history, your life. Your life is based off of what you choose to do on a day-to-day basis. You are the controller of this life. You feel me? Like anybody that follows me on Instagram, I posted that yesterday or the day before, about being the controller and shit, Put your hand on the wheel and just drive. You feel me? Like I don't get it. I really don't get it for some people. But like I said, a lot of people still haven't done the healing within themselves. So it's like, they'll be there. They have a clear understanding of a lot of shit. You feel me? They know what's up. They choose not to entertain certain things and all of that. But still, people keep an attachment to certain people, right? And I know this for a fact. And it's always that significant other. You feel me? That's mainly always the case. Whether it's a man or a female, they keeping that attachment to that significant other who's not there. You feel me? So motherfucker be fighting back and forth with the fact that you there, all the way there. You get all of this shit, but yet they not. So it's like the conversation's not the same, the vibe's not the same, but the fact that you already love this individual and y'all been together so long, it's hard to detach yourself from that. I get it. I get it. And I told one of the goddesses that today, earlier on the live, because I know she, going to, like, I'll know what the situation is just based off of certain words that you're saying when you speaking. Even though you could be speaking on it, but not really speaking on it. But I'm gonna be the one that catch everything and know the whole situation without you actually having to speak on it. You feel me? But like I said, man, I can only speak based off of the life that I live, my experiences in life. So, when I speak on as far as relationships, I've experienced some things within relationships, and I've been in a couple of them. Like, things is real. But everything is a learning experience. This life that we live is a learning experience. So even the negative parts within this shit, you learn something from that, or you should anyway. I did. That's why I'm at the level that I'm at now, because I understand everything that I've been through. I know the reasons behind this shit. It created who I am right now. Yeah, you know, you got to go through it first. I promise y'all. You got to go through it first. Because if you don't, what do you know? If you don't go through it, what do you know? Like, let's be real here. Let's be honestly. Let's be totally, clearly, everything. Like, right there. Like, what do you know if you didn't go through it? Like, I remember I told my sister a long time ago, right? This is before my awakening and all of that. Like I said, I always been who I am. I just didn't know it at the time. But I told my sister one day, like, uh, hold up. I just lost straight of thought or what I was just about to say. I swear, bro, that's fucked up. I really did. But y'all know what it did. I really just lost train of thought on what I was about to say or where I was going with that shit. Damn, that's crazy. But I did tell her some something. I'm mad that I lost that. But I told her something, I swear, back then that makes so much sense now. It's a lot of shit that I've said, during my upcoming, you feel me, that probably didn't make too much sense to me at the time. But it's like I felt that way. And then I started seeing it. Uh, Being the difference, man. That's what I want to see. You know, I don't know if people are afraid to, just deliver their truth or how they actually feel about whatever. You know, I don't know what it is. It's like people just want to pick up off of what they see others doing, you know, or what they see working for them, or just because they speak in a certain type of way and people adapting to that or resonating with that, you know, they want to do it too. Like, that's not what this shit is all about, man. Like, we're not here to be no fucking followers, bro. Like, we're leaders. You hear me? And especially the women, like they are the true leaders. We supposed to, you know, follow. Like we supposed to take those orders from them. They are supposed to be orchestrating these plans, and we supposed to follow suit. Go out there and conquer. Like that's how this shit's supposed to go. For real, for real. If y'all would to be totally honest, you know. But I spoke on that on my live as well. You know, uh, the fact that it's like when it comes to the women, you know, and I give them all the credit, all the flowers. I give the goddesses that, you know, wholeheartedly. You feel me? Because they're dark. Uh, how can I feel like what they've been through, right? Like what they went through during their upcomings, right? You know, because I know what most of us men been through. You feel me? Because it basically was the same situations and shit, just you know. But when it comes to the women and shit, like the things that they've been through, like it's on a whole nother level. And I guess it's hard to fight through certain shit or just forget certain things that they've been through in order for them to reach that higher level of self. I don't know. But and then it's the fact that it's so much shit that been done within the program world that they really adapted to. You feel me? And it's really hard to pull them outside of that, for some reason. And I don't know, man. Cause I don't really speak on that because, I feel like it's not my place for one. And then I don't even want to be looked at as someone who's judging, because I'm definitely not judging and making it seem like men are better than women or none of that shit. Because like I said, I pitched that out into the universe that, the women are the true leaders. Point blank period. I put that out into the universe that the women are the true leaders. They are supposed to lead and we are supposed to follow. But until they get to that point where they understand how to lead, then, you know, a lot of them, well, I ain't even gonna say just the women, a lot of people probably be on some sort of power trip. Like people don't understand their roles. Like there's certain roles that you're supposed to play. Like everyone has a role, like but everybody want to be head honcho. Like that's the thing. Like everybody wants to be in full control or be looked at as the leader in whatever situation. Not understanding like we are leaders. Like every last one of us. Like look at what happened to those who presented themselves as leaders for our people, like the Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X and all that shit. You feel me? What happened to them? They got assassinated, right? Boom, bang, boom. Everyone, anyone that stood up for anything that has anything to do with us, right? They got took the fuck out of here. You hear me? The Marcus Garveys, all the motherfuckers. Huh? Fuck is y'all talking about? But if we all presenting ourselves as leaders, what can they do? Like we all standing together. Like, anytime we presenting ourselves anywhere on social medias, whatever, we all together. Like we leading as one. Like it's not one person that's being looked at as that lead. Like we all using our voices. We all speaking our truth. So it's like it's not one person to be looked at as who lead these motherfuckers. They can't say that because we all on our shit. When can we get to that level? When can we get to that level? Like, bro, what? Like, that's gonna be the day. You hear me? That's gonna be the day. Yeah, man. What? But Like I was telling the bro earlier on my live and shit. Shout out to my brother T Money and shit, man. I like, man, I'm gonna be here to see this, like, and within this vessel. You feel me? Because of course we all know energy don't die; it just travels. But I'm gonna be here in this vessel to see this. You know, I'm gonna be a part of this. You hear me? I'm not just gonna see it. I'm gonna be a part of this shit, this change, this amazing change for our people. I promise you that. You hear me? Because it's like, even when you're an artist, right? You know, whether you're a rapper or a singer, whatever the case may be, right? Like you pushing your shit, you know. Cause I tell, even when I had a podcast before this one, not a podcast, a radio show. I still got it. I just don't entertain that right now. I feel like my energy is met here. But I got a radio show too, What to Talk About Radio, where I was interviewing like up and coming artists and all that shit. But I always told them, like, push you, be your biggest fan, be your biggest supporter, be your biggest everything, because nobody's going to put the love and the respect and the loyalty or any of that into your shit as you would. You feel me? And I feel like that about life, period. You know, you got to be your biggest everything. So, I was pushing my shit myself. Like, what it might, other people that was doing what I was doing had be at least about 5 people, 3 to 5 people on their team. You feel me? And everybody had a role to play. Me, I was those 3 to 5 people myself. I put that on everything I love, y'all. I put all my blood, sweat, and tears into all of this shit. Like, it was times I'll have 3 phones. If my God is still on here, she can even tell y'all. Like, I'll have 3 phones in front of me. Still today, I still got 3 phones. I'm just not pushing it like I was, pushing it at one time. But I'll have 3 phones in front of me, y'all. Speaking on 3 different platforms. Giving my truth. You hear me? Like, I'm talking about I got everybody, but guess what I'm doing at the same time? I'm redirecting the traffic on each fucking platform. Building my own shit. You hear me? Like, what? Like, the reason I created MRMWRW, it was just MRM. It stands for Men Respect Men. You feel me? I had a group of brothers that I connected with on social media. They all had talents. They were artists. You feel me? But everybody basically was saying the same shit. They didn't have nobody to support them. Like, none of their people was really supporting them the way that they wanted them to. So I'm like, shit, we could create our own support system. You feel me? I say, look, I got a fan base. I'm from here. You got a fan base. You from all the way over there. Bro, you from down there. Like, everybody was from different states. Some was on the West Coast, whatever. Everybody was in different locations. But everybody had a fan base, whether it was small or big, within their regions and shit, right? So I'm like, all right, if I'm sharing all of your shit on my platform, my fan base becomes your fan base. If you're sharing all of my shit on your platforms, your fan base become my fan base, and we can build like that. It's like 5 of us. So if we all doing that with each other, we're building our own support system, right? I made it make sense. I made it make sense, right? I made it make sense, So we had that shit going for a minute. You feel me? And I was creating so many different lanes, so many different ways for us to continue to build. Shout out to my sister, Good Vibes Only in the building. Peace and love, sis. I was continuing to create different lanes. Like, I'm glad my sis pulled up too. She know. Like, to the point, like, that's why I'm at the level I'm at now, where I'm at with it mentally now, as far as me just totally pushing me. Like, I'm not even willing to put that energy into no one else anymore, because I already walked that lane already. That was already a chapter within my journey. You feel me? Like, I understand that. It was meant for me to give that energy over there to those individuals and keep it moving. you know, so I'm accepted for what it is, as everyone should. When we go through anything within this journey, when we connect with certain people and then things don't go the way we thought they were going to go, friendships, not really friendships, whatever, however it goes, it was something that you were supposed to learn within that situation from that individual or those individuals. However it go, you know? Uh, I always get it, you know, especially right after it's done and over. I'm like, all right, I get what that was all about. You know, it was meant for me to, you know, I really applies this shit to my life though, y'all. You know, and that's how I continue to learn it. You know, because you can only learn life by living it. These are my words. I present this a lot. You can only learn life by fucking living it. There's no books that can teach you this shit. So you got to get a clear understanding of every situation, every individual you encounter, you know, the reasons behind that shit, because there's always a reason, whether good or bad, you know? There's always a good within the bad, a bad within the good. My words. In my world, ain't no good, ain't no bad. That's all what makes sense to you. You hear me? It's all about what makes sense to you. Because it's something that you can do that somebody else may consider to be negative or something wrong, right? But they don't know the reasons behind you doing this shit. So who are they to say that that was wrong or right, whatever the case may be? They don't know your reasons behind why you had to do that. So it ain't no right or wrong in my world. It's all about what makes sense to you. That's all, and that's it. We know what we are not supposed to do. We know what's wrong, you know, and we know what's right. I'm one to right my wrongs. I've been righting my wrongs since day one. You hear me? Especially when when I received that understanding that they were wrongs, you know? Because it's like at the time that you're doing certain things, like you don't see that the wrong within it. Like I don't know how to explain that shit, you know, but we go through certain shit during these journeys, man. And it's like, you know, at the time of going through these things or doing these things, it's like you don't consider it to be wrong. Like you're not looking at it as it's wrong until after the fact. You know, then you'll realize how many people you done hurt, fucked over, or whatever the case may be. But during that time, you're not realizing that it was wrong. You know, if that makes sense to any of y'all. It's other ways that that could be broken down, but you know, it's like me breaking it down. Then I would have to get into what used to be, you know, and work my way up to what's now. And you know, I'm gonna save that for the interview that my brother gonna do with me, man. Shout out to Chief Breezo. You know, my brother be out there in nature, really getting it in and shit. But on my solar return, which is January the 18th, bro, gonna do an interview with me. We already locked that in, you know, because a lot of people know, but don't know. You know, I have a story, and that story is deep. You hear me? Like, like I was speaking about my clothing line yesterday, I believe, on the live. And, you know, everything that I present, that I put my name behind, you know, it has a very deep meaning behind that shit. You know, the clothing line, nothing to prove clothing. Like, you know, it took me a very long time to realize that though. You know, that's why I say it's a story behind it. Yeah, I see you, cuz. What up? I ain't know you was here. You ain't say nothing. I see somebody. If you here, cuz I ain't know, cuz you ain't say shit. But I appreciate you. Love is love. Shout out to you and my auntie. You hear me? I appreciate y'all. This is what I do though. You hear me? I talk my talk. I speak my truths, right? You know, like I say, my talk is only based off of my life, you know, my journey. That's why I don't get people. You feel me? That's the purpose. That's the reason of the show. My topic, as far as, you know, show me the difference, you know, because it's like a lot of people be talking the same, like about the same exact shit. Like that shit just don't add up in my world, especially if you say you're spiritual. Like, because when you reach that level, you get an understanding of your whole fucking journey, like the good and the bad. So it's like what you choose to speak on is based off of that. Because we're trying to put that out there in order to save people that's actually still going through that. Like, that's our purpose. That's the mission. That's the like, come on, bro. What are y'all talking about? Oh, y'all just don't get that part. Y'all probably don't. Because a lot of people take this shit as some sort of sport, like, or a hobby or something. This shit ain't no fucking sport or hobby. You don't practice this and, like, no, man. Like, there's certain things you go through in life, and then when that shit hits you, it hits you. There's certain people that you connect with, and you connect with them for a reason, especially if they're on their journey. If you connect with somebody that's on their journey, but yet you're not, and for some reason you're just super attached to that person, it's a reason behind that. You got to take heed to everything that happens within your life, especially along this journey, man. Be different, though. Like, don't be the same. I just told my son this shit, man. Like, it is not meant for everybody to do the same exact shit, bro. Like, everybody's supposed to stand out. If you're in a crew of individuals, whether it's homegirls or homeboys, if you're in a crew, like, you're supposed to stand out within that crew. Like, you're supposed to be that one person that's known for that. You feel me? And then such and such supposed to be known for that. Everybody's supposed to stand out within who they are. You feel me? Within that circle. It's not meant for everyone to be the fucking same. Like, when I look at what's going on within this world, in this universe, it's like, oh my God, I see the programming. Like, I can see it. I see y'all robots. Y'all robots. Fucking robots. Why I say that? Because it's literally like somebody has a controller and and y'all just like doing exactly what they're telling y'all to do. That's what it looked like when I look at what's going on within this world. Like, social media, everything, everybody doing the same exact shit. Whatever trend's going on, everybody doing it. Whatever label or as far as clothes and whatever brands that's out at the time, everybody wearing it. Whatever shoes is popular at the time, everybody wearing it. Whatever music is, everybody listening to it. Whatever food go to, everybody eating it. Like, what the fuck? Everybody? Y'all all the same? Don't nobody want to be different? What? I was always somebody that stood out amongst all. Since I was a kid, bro, like, what? Like, and I never looked to hold no type of titles or nothing. That was never me. I never say I was no leader or none of that shit. But I know how I was moving. A lot of people adapted to that. A lot of people. You feel me? Without us having to have no type of conversation of like, oh, bro, I learned this from you. I'm this way because of you. No, we ain't got to do all that. I know I'm doing my part by seeing your actions, within your actions, your changes is showing me that I'm doing my part. Even now, today, I know I'm doing my part by the changes that people are making within their lives. That's doing the work. So it's like when people say they doing the work and they doing this and they doing that, how? What are you doing? Whose mindset have you ever changed? Can anybody tell me that? Like, how many people's mindset have you changed based off of what you're delivering? These are your truths. You're not learning this from no one. You're not reading no book. You're not studying this shit. Your truths. Whose mindset have you changed from your truths? Let's have that conversation. I could tell you a lot. I could tell you a lot. I could tell you a whole lot. A whole lot of people's mindsets that has been changed based off of what I'm delivering to this universe. And that's nothing to brag or speak about. This is just towards those who claim that they're doing the work. That's it. No one else. No shots. Pop, pop, pop. I don't throw shots. It's just like those who claim that they are doing the work, what work are you doing? You hear me? You got to make it make sense. What mindsets have you changed? Who's doing something productive based off of what you are delivering out here? That's when you can tell me something. That's when we can have a conversation. You know? Other than that, y'all just being the same. But yet y'all so different. Everyone is different. Everything is a choice. Y'all choosing to be the same. You don't have to. It's just y'all so comfortable. Y'all so comfortable being the same that you don't even know how to be different. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. I can't make it make sense to those who have none. You hear me? I got my crystals though. It's crazy. I supposed to have been out in nature and shit, right? But I said I was vibing to my music as well. It's the zones I be in, y'all. Drifting on a memory. There's no place I've ever been with you. Loving you. They were made to waste of mine. All you read is candlelights and a song. Yeah, something long. Glad to see you alone with the love like no other. Sad to see a new horizon coming into view. I wanna be living for the love. All that I'm giving is for the love of you. Love is like the ray of sun that touches me when the morning comes. Feels good to me. My love and me. Yeah. It's moving like a gentle breeze. Flowing down my feet, soft as can be. When you're loving me, loving me. Be different. I am not the same. I promise you. These are the vibes that I give off. It's to my goddess, though. It says to me, we can sail together in an isle of mystery. I wanna be living for the love of you. All that I'm giving is for. Hold up.
I wanna be living for the love of you. All right now, all that I'm giving is for the love of you. Once I am paradise I have within. I can't feel insecure again. You're the key. Well, in this I see, oh I see. Now and then I lose my way, using words to try to say what I feel. love is real. Our love is real. I might as well sign my name on a card just to say it. Time will tell, 'cause it seems that I've done just about all that I can do. I know that I'm living for the love of you. Oh, yes, I am. I know that I'm living for the love of you. Every day I'm living for love of you. I'm living for the love each and every day. Oh, yes, I say it one more time. Said I'm living for the love each and every day. Oh, Lord knows I am like that. Said that I'm living for the love. And on the side, follow where you are. I'm missing all the days. Follow what it means. I'm missing all the stars. Follow where you are. I'm missing all the dreams. Follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbow flashes. I wish on all the people who were dead. And I wish on all tomorrow rain. And I wish on all the love that we ever done. I never thought I'd see. I went through a day. Far away from home, so far away from me. Just think of all
Alright, I'm back, y'all. My peoples had pulled up. Y'all know I'm Nature Boy Jeezy, man. Don't wear no motherfucking shirts around here. I be mad in the wintertime. I be mad in the wintertime.
Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together. Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never.
Let me take y'all through a spin through nature before I tap out. Because I did say nature talk.
myself. If it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never have the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake. We got to prepare for some heartache. I was earning my man while I was learning my name. Something you young girls might not understand. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain, no. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. There was an old lady sitting under a tree. She called me over and she said to me, my days left here may not be long. I wouldn't waste my time telling you nothing wrong. But love is a flower that needs the sun and the rain. A little bit of patience with a whole lot of pain. If you learn this secret, how to forgive.
This was I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one. GeeDaStarFlower, Melanated God of Love. This was Nature Talk. I tried to go out there, but the internet was messing up. Regardless of what, I am one with nature. With nature. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who tapped in. I'm finna tap out. Stay woke, stay dangerous, stay you. Never allow anyone outside of you to tell you who you are. Love is love. Shout out to my goddess, Aquarius goddess, and my 3 young star seeds. Shout out to my sis and my cousin that pulled up. Honey Boo Boo. And good vibes only, man. Y'all know the vibes. Love is love. Big MRMWRW Mafia, the tribe. You hear me?